Ready? Hi, my name's Nate, and I'll be doing the orientation on this 2020 Imagine 2450 RL. We'll start right here with the front. This is the propane cover. You can get to the propane tanks for this top flap, but for the video purposes, I am gonna lift it off here. So that way I can open these valves, but I can show you this, okay? This is important. This is where you aim to what propane tank you want. Right now it's aimed to this propane tank, okay? So it's gonna draw out of this. When this empties, if this one's open, it'll start drawing out of this one. The reason they have this is so you can keep track of how long one propane tank will last you, okay? Right here, you got a power tongue jack, retract, extend. You also have a light right here, okay? I'm gonna put this back on real quick and come over here. We have our portable solar that you can plug in right there. You just ask me in parts. My name is Nate, and I'll be able to help you with any solar questions. Coming right here, we have the hose that'll plug in right here and also on the other side of the coach. You also have a 30-foot, 30-amp cord, and you have a light switch right here that runs these lights up here in the front fiberglass of the coach. See that? Okay. And also you have motion sensor lighting in here. So right here is some plug-ins for you. Also, if you're at a park and they have cable, this is where you plug that in. This is your battery disconnect. Right now it's on. If you want to turn it off, just go up to off, pull it out. That way you know that the battery is no longer connected to any of the stuff inside the unit. For video purposes, we're gonna leave it on. You also wanna leave it on to charge your battery if you're towing or if you're plugged in. Okay, so right here is where you plug in your city water, okay? If you are plugged in to a city water connection, you put this at city water. If you're trying to fill your fresh tank or your gravity fill, you move this up to fresh tank, okay? Right now, we're gonna leave it back to city water. All right, and we'll go right here. If you're gonna fill your fresh tank, you do it right here. And you know when water comes coming out the top, that's when you know it's full. This unit's also equipped with 4 stabilizer jacks. It comes with, I'll go grab the tool real quick. It comes with this tool. Don't use this to jack up the coach. Only use this to stabilize it. It is not strong enough to actually raise the coach, okay? So keep that in mind. We'll go over here. Right here is your hot water heater. Right here is your black tank flush. So you plug in a hose and it has little, like a little sprinkler inside the black tank that'll clean off the sensors. So in case toilet paper or anything solid gets on the sensors, it'll clean those off for you. Right here is a light. So if at night you need to get to your black tank valve, it's right here. Your gray tank valve is right here. That white one right there, that is the valve to empty your freshwater tank. If you just decide you need to empty it, you pull that valve, okay? And right here is some low point drains, hot and cold. You just twist those off, and that'll drain out your low point drains. And right here is where your sewer hose plugs in at. Right here. And right here is where your 30-amp cord plugs in for shore power. This is a furnace exhaust, so don't put anything next to this if your furnace is on, because it does get hot. Or warn the kids too, okay? Coming back here, you have another gray tank valves, because you have 2 gray tanks on this, and they give you another sewer outlet. So you have 2 sewer outlets, 2 gray tanks, 1 black tank, okay? Usually 1 gray tank is gonna be just for the bathroom, sink, and shower, and then the other gray tank is usually gonna be for the kitchen. So that's why they've been coming with 2 grays. This is the ladder. I've been told it's 250 to 300 weight range. I've been told both weight ranges, so let's just be safe at 250 until we hear different, okay? Up there is your Furrion backup camera. It just means it's ready or prepped, okay? It's 2 screws. You take the 2 screws off. If you buy the camera, you just plug it in right there. It just plugs right in, and it comes with the wireless screen for your truck, okay? And it's like $4.99 for the parts. Right here is the bumper. This is where, if you pop these ends off, you could store your black tank hose right in here. There's your spare tire. This unit is equipped with a cool outside fridge. You got to be plugged into shore power or a generator to activate this fridge. It doesn't run off propane, okay? Or battery. It runs strictly off shore power. And right here is your other spray port where you can plug in your blue hose that I showed you. This right here is an exhaust for, I think, some sort of stovetop inside. Also, you have another exhaust right here. You have 2 speakers out here that do light up if you hit the light button, and the awning light underneath. I can demo it right now real quick. Lights come on?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Now right here is your back rear maintenance for your fridge. If you need to get to the rear part of your fridge, this is just a maintenance cover. If you want to put outside TV, if you got a table out here, plug in the TV right here, and then run this cable wire to it so it'll show whatever DVD or whatever channel you got on from the inside. And yeah, let's go inside. So first off, before you even come in, right here is your propane and carbon alarm. Right here is your fire extinguisher. Okay. Right here are your fuses and your breakers. Breakers are for your 110 or shore power options. This is for 12 volt or battery stuff. Okay. Coming up here, this is your temperature control. So you have to cycle through all this from fan all the way to cooling, all the way to heating, and then back to off. But you do have to cycle through that. And this is how you change the temperatures of how you want it, right here, up and down. Okay. Coming right here, we can see how full our battery is. Right now it says 2/3 full. Fresh water, we got some fresh water. Black, empty. Gray, empty. Gray 2 is empty. Main ceiling lights are right here. And I'm gonna turn down this radio. Got that? Okay. And water pump. If you have water in your tank, you can turn the water pump on so it's ready to go. Gas and electric, this is water heater. If they're both on at the same time, it'll heat up fast. Or you can just choose one or the other. Okay, here's your slide in and out button. Here's your awning extend and retract button. Next we'll go over here to the TV. This is your TV that does swivel out. Just be careful when it's out, putting the slide in or out. You need to check that, okay? So always check the TV if you're putting the slide in or out. Right here is your stereo. It's an AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth stereo. You just got to play with it and you'll figure out zone A and zone B, what's outside speakers, what's inside speakers. The best way to do it is just to play with it. It does not play Blu-ray CDs or DVDs. If you go to Redbox and buy Blu-ray DVDs, this will not play them. You need a Blu-ray player, okay? And next we'll come over here. This is how you activate these lights. Some of them have switches, some of them you need to just touch in the center. These seats have light, massage, and heat. You just got to push these buttons to activate those. We'll come over here to the sink. These will be your keys right here and here. This even comes out and you got a little spray button right there. Next we're going to come to this. You just lift this up, turn the propane on, and hit the switch. Voila. All of them work that way, even the oven. It's just with the oven, you need to get down real low, look way in the back, and click this a lot of times to see the not the propane, but to see the pilot light turn on, okay? So you need to get down and look for that when you do. And when you're traveling, always try to keep this down. Microwave only works with shore power, so you got to be plugged in or have a generator to run the microwave. This right here is your fridge, off and on right here. Right now I have it on auto. It's choosing gas because we are not plugged into shore power. If you're plugged into shore power, if you have it on auto, it'll automatically go to AC power, okay? And this is how you tell how cold you want it, 1 to 5 setting. Okay, and AC. So if you want to dump it all right here, you just open these up. If you want them to go through the ducting, you close these, and now the AC will run through the ducting, okay? Also, I need to show you guys the smoke alarm is here, and this is one emergency exit right here. And come this way. You got motion sensor lighting up here. Anything with a bulb like that means it's a motion sensor light. You'll usually have one here and in your front storage areas, okay? If it's 1 notch, 0, and 2 notches. The 2 notches is the motion sensor setting, okay? Back here in the bedroom, I need to show you another emergency exit. Works like this. You can also use it as an open window, but you would pull this tab to get the screen out, and then I guess you just dive on out. Right here, these have 2 settings, one blue, one white. Let's see about under the bed. This is your under bed storage. This is also a 60 by 80 full queen. But keep in mind, if you buy a full queen, you won't have these curves because this is a specially made mattress. So keep that in mind if you want to buy a different mattress or if you just want to put a foam top. You just got to keep that in mind. You have plug-ins and USB ports on this side of the bed, and on this side you have plug-ins in case you need to plug in any phones or machines. When you're traveling, make sure these doors are latched so they don't swing back and forth while you're traveling. And one more thing I would like to show you is porcelain toilet. It's got a kick panel halfway down, gets the water going all the way, opens it up. So that's some little trick that I like to show people. And gosh, I think we covered it. Okay, so my name is Nate, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.